What's going on, Arsenal fans? A quick preview of the match between Sporting CP versus Arsenal in the past 3 weeks. It was really frustrating, and it was a total mess with the team because we lost one final in the Carabao Cup final, and also we lost um, the game against Southampton as well in the FA Cup, which was a knockout stage. So it has not been a good past 3 weeks, but tomorrow Arsenal has the opportunity to right some of those wrongs. Right, and get a very positive end to the season. I don't know if it's a good thing that we're out of those two competitions. We lost one final, which was which derailed the team spirit, and also we lost the FA Cup. We're out of the FA Cup. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, so that we can focus on the Champions League and the Premier League and win the Premier League. But only time will tell, you know what I mean? And a lot of people, criticize Zubimendi for that game at against Manchester City. But I also think what his name, Ariza Balaga has a lot of fault in that game. He made a lot of errors that led to a lot the goals. So um it is what it is. We move, and hopefully they can produce a positive result tomorrow in this game tomorrow against Sporting. And Arsenal travel to face Sporting CP in a massive European clash, but this is not an easy game. Sporting are unbeaten at home this season in the Champions League. They've won almost all of their games. And one of the other games that was iconic this season in the round of 16 was the game against Bodo Glimt. They lost 3-0 in the first leg. In the return leg in Portugal, they won 5. So that was really crazy. And so it's not going to be an easy game. It's going to be a very tough game and a tricky one. But Sporting unbeaten at home in the competition, while Arsenal have one of the best defense this season and in Europe. So can Arsenal get a positive result tomorrow? If we cannot win that game, we don't need to lose that game. At least draw the game. When you come to the Emirates, you win it. Or will Sporting pull off a huge upset? So we don't want any upsets tomorrow against us now. If we can win that game tomorrow, we'll be in a very good position. That will also build the team spirit going into the game against Bournemouth on Saturday. But before then, let me just show you a quick start of this. As you can see here, in the last 5 games in all competition for both teams, um, Arsenal have won 3. No, Sporting won their last 3 games, and the one game was postponed, and they lost one. That was the game against Bodo Glimt, but in the return leg they won 5. And against Bayer Leverkusen we drew and won our last 2 games against Everton and also against the return leg against Bayer Leverkusen. We won that. Or lost to Man City, lost to Southampton as well. So it has not been a good past 3 weeks, but we have an opportunity tomorrow to right all those wrong right. So going to this game, Arsenal might be favorite, but Sporting at home, like I said, they are very difficult to win against this season. They have very good players. They play with good intensity, and they have fast players as well. They can they can counter attack. They can take you out in seconds or minutes or whatever, and it's not going to be an easy game. Um, so in the past 4 games, or no, let me just show you this quick because I don't know why I just you know move from that. Let me just show you this one quick. Yeah, that was a last slide that I needed to show you. So if you see the last 5 games, Um, Arsenal are 1-2, drew 2 and lost 1. So it's going to be a tough game. But hopefully we can get that win and and build the team spirit and momentum as well, and go on and win the Premier League. Um, Key strength, Arsenal, we all know already how we played. We like to dominate game, possession domination. We are very organized. Defensively we are very strong. Key players to watch tomorrow. Hopefully Martin Odegaard, play really well, and also our top defender, which is Gabriel Magalesh. He is back, and I saw him in the training. In the training video I watched this morning, I saw him in training. David Raya as well, and uh, strength of what you call them, um, Sporting. They are very fast. They go on fast break, counter attack. They play with very high energy. Key players for them is going to be Pedro, Gonçalves, um, Goncalo Ignacio, and Luis Suarez. So it's going to be it's not going to be an easy game, you know what I mean? But I think if we keep playing with this high spirit, high energy we playing in Europe, I think we're going to definitely um win that game tomorrow, or at least get a draw. You know what I mean? Tactical battle, Arsenal. We like to control the game and possess more of the ball. Sporting counter attack, and they create a lot of intensity. You know what I mean? So also key storyline, Sporting have never they have beaten Arsenal once, you know, but in the last five, like I see, it's just Arsenal getting all the wins. You know what I mean? But Arsenal mostly we struggle in Portugal. Hopefully we can get a very good result tomorrow. It's pressure on both sides, but I think the pressure is going to be more on Sporting to get good results at home tomorrow. My prediction for that game tomorrow is going to be Arsenal 2, Sporting 1, to be on the safer side. But I think, if I'm being honest, I think that game is going to be a draw game, you know. And that will also like build, but if we have a win, it will be good for us to build the team spirit, And so let me know what you think, Arsenal win or Sporting create an upset. For team news tomorrow, Gabriel Magalesh is back. So let's see for injury update. Saka is out. He might play in the weekend. Eze is also out. He has a knock. Julian Timber as well, growing. He might play in the weekend as well. Mikel Moreno is out. Pierre Nkape is back. There is no injury update with Gabriel Magalesh because he's back. So for Sporting CP, you have 40s. Leonidas is out. Injury. Giovanni Quenda injury. Foot injury. Giorgio Concoshavi. Don't quote me on that. It is a tough name. Out. Nuno Santos out. Ricardo Magas is out. Salvador Blooper out. Martin Ulgman, 5 yellow card, disciplinary action. So that's the injury update, and my prediction says Arsenal 2, Sporting CP 1, and or is this is like, I'm just trying to. But it's going to be a difficult game, but I think we're going to have a positive result. So it's going to be Arsenal 2, Sporting 1, or a draw game. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know what's your prediction. Leave your comment below, and I'll definitely read it when I'm doing a review of the match. Let's go, Gunners.